This is not a very, like, ladylike way to start a video. This is my boyfriend's pipe. He's had to totally stop smoking. I've stopped smoking tobacco as of, like, 2 weeks ago. And I used to smoke a bong. I've stopped smoking that as well as of, like, 4 days ago. So now I've found myself using his pipe, which I know is not very nice, but God, look at it, how cool is that? It's like the most steampunk thing ever. And it's actually okay. I've never used one before, and I don't even choke. I loves this. Sorry. Right. So, a little mini update for the past 2 days. They've been good. There's actually not all that much to report. So yesterday, I got all, like, you know, dressed and did my makeup and all that stuff. And I popped out for no other reason other than to just go out again. I did go and buy a Frappuccino, of course. I wasn't like a total barbarian. I wasn't just going to go to the shop and like say hi and come back. At least bought something that I didn't need. And it all went really, really well. We got like one dirty look the whole way, which is pretty amazing, really. Everything else went totally fine. Don't know why I'm like, it's a good thing. Yeah, everything else went totally fine. I was going to do a video yesterday, so problem is, I myself have just been in a fucking chaotic state for days. Weeks. But the past like few days have just been balls to the wall mental. Can't really explain, well, I could explain why and how, but it's not good. So the only things that have been good that I've been doing, there you are. Are you? Oh, you're both of these, are you? Cool. So the only thing that sort of has been good that I've been doing is going out every day and like various things. Went out like 2 or 3 days ago with just mascara and like brows, and that was quite good. That was like, I actually really liked that. That was quite nice, and people sort of were fucking exceptionally good to me. Yesterday people were pretty good to me, but there was this one guy who was like fixing his motorbike with like these 3 other lads. I say lads, like it was like a dad and like his sons or something. When he saw me, he gave me this like proper, you know, he gave me one of those like fucking hell sort of looks. But I gave him like this really like cacokish sort of like coy sort of, you know, hi, sorry, sorry I exist, sort of smile. And then he was really lovely and he gave me this great big smile. And, oh, hi love. So, you know, that's always how it is, isn't it? You always win someone over with a bit of a smile. Oh, look at that, we got text. That's probably not good. Should we check it, or should we stay streamlined? We should stay streamlined. Anyway, so yeah, past few days, I've gone out every day. Only gone into town once. Gone down to the local village, like every other time, and gone to the gone to the shop. Sorry, I'll stop itching my arm in a second. And gone to the shop a few times. Saw very tons of people though each time. Like literally the other day when I left the house, like I live in this like middle of nowhere, country lane, and then like there was like 6 people right there, like there. Like that's the window, there's the road, they were there. I didn't even like got a chance to get out the door. It was like, oh hello, hi, hello. I love it when it's like that though. Anyway, yeah, it was really good. It's all been really good actually, past few days. I've not been. That's what I'm not getting, you know. I've been like a shit. I think it's because the person I'm sort of with is away. This is really bad. I've got to stop. Today is my very last day that I can do anything to myself that is untoward. And I'm going to do my best not to. I didn't do anything yesterday, and as you know, I got stuff in the mail to do it all, and like, I didn't. Well, because he's been on holiday, I've not had like anyone to really sort of hold me accountable. That sounds awful, doesn't it? But it's kind of true. As I'm starting to realise like a lot of what I've been doing, it's not really out of like, I mean depression, yeah sure, I get depressed all the time, that's just standard. But just basically the self-harm lately has just been like because I can. I don't even know of a better way of putting it. I've been doing it like because I can. You know, there's no one to look or keep tabs or see it, or no one to moan or be horrified or shocked or repulsed or worry or any of that. It's just me, and like if it's just me, I quite like it. I like it better than sitting around not doing anything. Ah! That's terrible, isn't it? It's so different though. Like when I was a teenager and stuff, it was like really dark, and it was coming. You could say that's dark, but it was coming from a much more grim place. I don't know. It had more intention behind it. Whereas this time around, for the past like week, I've just been escalating and escalating and escalating and escalating and escalating, and I feel I've just been enjoying it. You know, it's like some old habit, or like it's like an addiction. It's just an addiction. But didn't do anything yesterday. Gonna do my best not to do anything today, and then I can't do anything for the rest of the week. And hopefully, that's like 8 days. The worst bits will have healed, um, at least to the point where they're not unsightly. You know, so that's good. That's good. Anyway, but yeah, I don't really. Still don't know why I've been doing that lately. So, other updates over the past couple of days. Not too much. I tried to do loads of these videos. Tried to do a couple yesterday, and tried to do like a couple of like little reviews. I was going to do sort of my favourite tracks. So like, the track that got me into DSBM, one of the tracks that got me into black metal, my favourite track by this band, or my favourite track from this album, rather than doing whole album reviews and stuff. And I recorded a bunch, but they are not. I cannot put them on YouTube. Can't even really explain why I can't put them on YouTube. They're just like, I think the channel would get banned. There's just, I've just been in a fucking cuckoo place, you know. There were like so many things you could see in that video, and like, I was like just doing stuff, you know, just mannerisms, hi. And like there's shit on my hands and stuff. It's fucking, just, oh, chaos. Not good at all. Yeah, not good at all. Just totally lapse, you know? Like, just stopped caring. It was like, fucking, Anyway, stopped. I hope. I had a friend come over yesterday. It was a friend. And they stayed till like, what? They came over at like 8, probably stayed till like 10, 11. Maybe a bit later, I don't know. They had some soup. We sat and chatted and stuff about all sorts, and you know, it's weird. I've never really told anyone in my life about this sort of stuff. But we sat and chatted about it. He's seen, well, actually, no, I don't think I've actually shown him my arm at all. But he knows what I've been doing. I've told him, and he's seen evidence around. This is what I mean by like you could see stuff. I've been lapsed. Like I had to clean. I'm gonna have to clean the kitchen floor, but yeah, I've just been lapsed. You know, I've not even noticed stuff. But then like yesterday, a friend came round and it was like, oh my fucking god, there's stuff everywhere. Don't go in the bathroom. Don't go in the kitchen. Don't look in the bin. Like, don't move that pillow. You know, don't look. And then like they brought me that board, like the lovely little board that they made me, and like they saw what I had done to the back of that. I think they were a bit shocked. I think they were a bit horrified. Even though I've told them what I've been doing, I don't think they quite realised until yesterday what I've been doing. I'm not sure they've seen anything like it before. This is what I mean. Having like one person, it's horrible because I don't want to freak people out. Obviously, that's why I don't tell anyone. But having like one person who knows that you do it, who you can tell, and hopefully you only have to tell them like once ever, and then they can do like the, you know, every time you see them, you just feel like, oh shit, and that before you know it breaks the cycle. It's like, you know, if it's just for me, I'll keep doing it, but I know other people think it's really fucked up and weird and freaky, so I will stop for them. Yeah, because I don't get that from it. I spent too much time depressed and like doing it to myself as a teenager and watching like suicide videos and stuff growing up, and like I'm just so desensitized to it, you know. Favourite genre is depressive black metal, has been since I was like 13. Yeah, you just forget how desensitized you become sometimes, and it's like you get into these patterns of behaviour, or you just do things and you do it so casually. It's not until you see just how fucking horrified someone else might be by something that you're just doing flippantly that you know. You can say it with anything, it's, you know, you can have fun with anything. That particular friend got me this top, believe it or not. You could do with an iron, but I'm not going anywhere today. Don't I look a bit better from there? You know, rather than like, where is it? Where have I been? I've been like, my chip to... There you go. How's that? Yeah. If you want to like blow your brains out, film yourself from like the worst possible angle and then just watch it obsessively. I'm not like that. I wouldn't do... Oh, very way beyond giving a fuck. In personal... Oh, that's not true at all, is it? But, gaslight yourself. I've been seeing that lately. Like, just gaslight yourself. It's like, yeah. Yeah. I can do that. Anyway, so yeah, I've been really bad lately, to be honest. I've been like... It's weird, because I've been like shockingly depressed. But then I've also been like loving things. This is really hard to explain. Like, you know, I feel great, but I feel nothing. And it's so hard to explain. Can you make sense of that? I can't make sense of that. I'm just having moments. It's not even that, it's like... It's like I can make myself really cheerful, and I can be cheerful, and it's not too difficult to do. So, you know, when you're really fucking depressed, you can't just like switch it on and off. But it's also like if I stop, and I just somber out for a moment, suddenly I'm like, ooh, clinically down. But I can just keep myself going, keep myself out of it. Maybe I'm just talking shit to myself. Like, yeah, you're fine. Got this, don't worry. Don't worry, it's all... No, I'm only fucking about. I don't mean to be so flippant with the subject, you know, I'm still alive, and I'm sure many of us know people who aren't. The guy who was around yesterday, you know. I'm not going to say any more than that, but like people have dealt with stuff. So I don't mean to be flippant about it. Gallows humour. Anyway, God, my nails need like repainting and stuff. I wonder what colour I might go for. No, I'll change it up today. I've got this like incredibly dark green. It's like this matte green that I got it from like Trader or something. But with my mum. I might use that. I've got some like hyper neon greens as well, which I like. Really, I want sepia, which is an odd thing. I want a sepia nail polish, but whenever you look for them, they're like, for anything that looks like what I want, it's like 17 quid, and I'm not paying that for a fucking little bottle of nail polish. Not a chance. Not a chance. I could get like 8, like little gel nail polishes for that. I'm not going to pay that for like a standard ass. No. This is kind of something, I've got like 2 drawers of nail stuff. It's not bloody here, is it? But still, like, I begrudge buying nail polish at the moment because I just need to get in someone's car and go and pick up, like, drawers worth. And lamp. And they're like, thousands of false nails. I never wear them. I can't wear them because I play the guitar too much, so I can't wear false nails. I've got around these horrible, stubby, disgusting things. Look at that. Wouldn't that make you feel ill? That's what I need to play guitar. Could have like really long ones on this hand, but I'd still need to keep these 2 sort of fairly That just wouldn't work, would it? Need another arm. Need like 2 more arms. Need 6 more arms. Life would be good. Anyway, so yeah, as you can tell, there's not much of it before. This could have been a much better video, couldn't it? There could have been like dragons and fucking police and dinosaurs and like vultures and all sorts going on. Thunderbirds. But no, basically nothing's happened. Nothing ever happens. Nothing has happened. I've gone to the shop in various forms of dress and makeup and received various responses, and pretty much all but one have been like, hi. You know, just standard, just fucking get yourself all flustered up, don't you? And then you go out and you walk past like 40 people and no one fucking bats an eyelid, and you're like, oh, why do you look at me like this? And you see what I mean by flippant? I think I can get away with this on YouTube. It's late enough into the video. You'll be fucking horrified by this, but this is what I mean by flippant. You know, there's shit like this everywhere. Every fucking where. That's still fucking wet. It's going in the bin. So today, this is the thing for today, okay? We're not going to hurt ourselves. We're not going to dwell on anything. I'm not going to go on any stupid threads and talk too much about things. I'm not going to think about my past. I'm not going to think about regrets. I'm going to clean the fucking house. You know, that is mission 1. Today, we're going to have a domestic day, and we're out. Comfort pudding. My mum, I've seen my mum do this before, and it just makes me laugh. It's like, everything's okay. Self-soothe. Someone I've been watching on YouTube and let me just get into my mode of acceptance. Someone in the shop, this guy in the shop, I think he had to get into a mode of acceptance. He didn't give me any bad looks, but there was just this moment where you could see, I think he had to do like this quick like, I love. Like this moment where it's like, what do I say? Scan, well, they bothered to do makeup, better say, hi love. And of course, I was just, hi. Like, hi there, hi. It's all just highs, that's all that's happened. I've not been lynched. No one threw a brick at me. No one threw a bottle at me. No one stabbed me. One guy came up and chatted to me at the bus stop. 2 guys came up and chatted to me at the bus stop. What am I on about? My god. And someone in a shop. Yeah, it could have really went worse, couldn't it? I mean, that's now. Look, I'm 29. Look at the fucking state of me. You know, I only just started hormones a few months ago, you know. I'm basically a 30-year-old bloke. And I don't look great. You've seen me in different angles and stuff, you know. I'm picking a fairly favourable one there, but, you know, if I don't look at myself, because then I'll just make myself like, however looks okay. And look at my teeth. They're not great, you know. They're not awful, but they're not great. I'm not like, and people were really good. People were really nice. So there's a little lesson. I've learned it like 4 times in a row. I used to know it. It used to be ingrained in me. I used to know that. Back when I was like a little hippie and when I was living in timber for stuff. And I used to go out and didn't think about it. I didn't even fucking, there was no event, you know. I used to have about 50 of these on both arms as well. That was like as a boy, and I'd have